Hey, it's the boys. We back. PS and BS, episode 32. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the YouTube followers. Man, if you haven't already, go show some support and follow the PS and BS Instagram at psandbspod. Man, today we're going to be discussing PlayStation versus COVID-19 and some PlayStation news. And of course, some BS. But before all that, let me see what my guy's been up to. Yo, Biggs, what's good?
Yo, you already know, it's your boy Biggs, the most lovable in the crew. You know, when you hear this voice, start getting fellow billion, bunny fives, and stem be said on, but it's like, all right, now upset BS. Let's get all right. So, what has Biggs been playing lately? Oh man, I've been waiting all week. I've been waiting all week to tell you guys that. Okay, number one, actually, first of all, let me get this out the way. I beat FF7 Remake. I know last week I was already at the end, but I got it out the way.
All right.
A great. It pushed it over to a 9. Perfectly fine, cool.
Right.
Hopefully they fix the textures.
So the ending you were satisfied
Yes.
with?
Oh, yeah. Also, Warzone. I hit up Warzone with Steels.
Hold on, you said they fixed the textures?
No, I said hopefully they patch it soon.
Okay.
Hit up the Warzone with Steels. Hit up the Warzone with Fed. And also my brother and a couple other people that wanted to rock. So I was on that. But this is the main meat and potatoes
Let's hear it.
of what I've been playing this week.
Don't let me down.
2 games.
Here we
right?
go.
Okay.
The first is
WWE.
Final Fantasy 14 MMO. I'm back at it.
I thought, okay, I was going to say,
the
you're
one,
back
the
at
game,
it. Okay.
the game I was playing for 2 months straight.
Yeah, being a gardener.
Yes, exactly.
never
I'm back.
finished that game?
I'm back at it. No,
They
you
don't finish
You
it?
don't finish MMOs.
It's an MMO. It's like Destiny.
MMO. I didn't hear that part.
So the whole game an end game.
So I've been playing that. And there's a reason behind it, which it actually coincides with the main topic. So I'm going to save it for that portion. And also the other game that I've been playing is a game called Shadow Warrior 2. And,
Yes. Yes, I already know.
I knew Lexx was going to be
I
excited
already know.
because it is by Devolver Digital.
Hey.
So shout out to Devolver. No, I am not on their payroll. I'm not an intern there. So you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no
don't
promo
ask for
codes.
don't ask for the promo code.
Still waiting, Devolver.
But I have been playing that, and it's been treating me really, really well. It's one of those. It's definitely
yeah.
Doom-esque for me. Like
yeah.
it's definitely like just one of those run amok shooters.
Pick up
first
and
person.
play.
Yes. Oh my God. So many weapons, so many ways to kill.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely dope, and it looks great. I've been playing it on PC, so that's been what I've been playing.
What's the name of it again?
Shadow Warrior 2.
Shadow Warrior 2.
I recommend it. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Lex.
Me, finally.
Yeah. Actually, I think I need an applause for you. Actually. Go ahead, say
Division
it.
2, Keener is down. I repeat, Keener is down.
Man down.
But
Oh boy.
But they revived them.
Yeah. But what happened? but what happened?
I'm not going to spoil. I don't want to spoil
Yeah,
it.
don't spoil
Don't
it.
spoil it.
But it's to be continued.
The game is not over.
Oh my God.
All right. Let's leave it at that.
New Jersey, we in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to New Jersey.
Going to the Bronx.
Hell, home, baby. I got FF7, got in some heavy FF7. I'm enjoying that immensely. I'm kind of playing that with little tunnel vision, if you know what I mean, if you guys get it.
Oh,
if you guys heard the last one. Control, a lot of control. And I'm in control of that game. And Persona 5, Royal.
Yes, sir.
Royal. And I've been watching a Netflix show, which I'm not surprised I watched it, but I'm glad I did. It's called The Big Show Show.
It's on my watch list because I'm
wrestler?
a wrestling guy. Yeah.
Like the Big Show?
I'm
But
a fan
it's
of the.
a-
Yeah,
but
I'm a
it's a-
fan of The Big Show.
But it's a sitcom. I thought it was gonna be like a reality show.
Yeah,
but
no, it's a sitcom,
I
and
love
it's
sitcoms.
based in Florida.
Hey.
Always good for
Oh.
that. Tampa.
I mean,
he
wrestlers.
lives here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They all live here.
John Cena's in Tampa too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Lord.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if you want me to say anything about that, but I'll save it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a sitcom. It's your typical, if you're into the Fuller House type vibe, those type of shows, sitcoms, old type of steady comedy, not vulgar, not crazy. You know, it's him and his daughters and stuff. It's good.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it. And that's it.
Oh, sweet.
What up?
What up, live?
The resident.
Steels, 1682, resident fat boy in the building. Hitting the sticks all day, most days.
Every day?
Every day, all the time.
All the time?
Lately, it's been
Okay.
seeming that way.
Okay.
You know, Freestyle Maestro. We here. I've been playing little of everything. Playing a little NHL hockey with my cousins. I forgot to say last week I hit up that Grid 2.0, the free game. That shit's hard.
You mean Dirt?
Oh yeah, dirt.
Dirt. You said Grid.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was dirt.
Thank you.
Dirt. Yeah, dirt.
Dirt 2. Dirt 2.0. The sounds are the sound in the game are good. The graphics are really good.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a professional rally driver to play that.
It's a
damn game.
simulator, right? Yeah, it's not an arcade.
It is ridiculous.
You need the whole setup, not just a controller.
Yes.
Ain't no roads in it.
Ridiculous. I played FF7, of course. Got pretty far into that.
All right.
Did some weird dancing shit that I was not expecting. But
Honeybee Inn, man.
the
Shout out to the
Inn.
Honeybee Inn.
Yeah, shout out to Honeybee Inn. And yeah, a little Destiny.
Okay.
You know, not too much stuff.
Iron Banner?
You know. Oh yeah, I knocked that out day one.
Oh, shit.
Day one on Tuesday, that was done. Last night I got in a little more Iron Banner because I needed to get some more Crucible shit done.
Do you got any of the armor?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You like it?
It's the same shit.
Okay.
It's the same armor, man. I downloaded a couple other games from PlayStation Now that I'm planning to get into. Watched some more Ozark. I got a little bit on that in a little bit. And
Damn, you've been
Busy
you've been
boy.
busy.
You've been on everything.
yeah, man.
All right.
Busy boy.
Yeah. Just because we're still working, I'm trying to get into some of that quarantine, stay at home shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
But yeah, that's it,
Quarantine.
man.
That's
should be
it?
Yeah.
All right, man. You know me, the almighty Trav. Hey, man. Still on Doom. Heavy. What else? I've been on Netflix. Netflix and chill. Lock and Key.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Pretty much just keeping it low key, man. Just Doom, really. That's it. Did a little Destiny. Oh yeah, download a whole bunch of PlayStation Now. Tried Ollie, Control.
Controller.
You know, and I did see what Biggs was talking about on Control.
Yes. Okay.
He did.
Okay.
I
Before I
was there when
explode.
he mentioned it.
Yeah, man, it was a lot, man. Played a little, looking at that grid racing game.
Yo, that's the. I'm telling you.
Thinking about pushing the button on that.
I'm telling you.
I played the demo.
You won't be upset.
Hey, man. But with that being said, Stat Man,
Yes, sir.
you got one this week?
Yes, I do. This is a good one. And I had a lot of fun playing this one. Firewatch by
Oh, I've heard
Campo Santo Studios. Oh, you guys played it?
I've heard of it.
No.
Never played it.
Okay. It's a first-person adventure action game. And I'm going to read you a quick elevator pitch here. Firewatch is a mystery set in Wyoming wilderness where your only emotional lifeline is the person on the other end of a handheld radio.
Oh.
So it's set in 1989. You're this guy who just came out of a messy separation. And you kind of went out and became one of those rangers, park rangers.
Okay.
That just kind of walks around. It's by the guys who did The Walking Dead, the first season.
Okay.
Telltale.
They started the Telltale games.
okay.
They started their own company called Campo Santo. Came out in 2016. Pretty good game. They're actually working on, I don't know if you guys remember the trailer on one of these trade shows, Valley of the Gods.
No.
That's a pretty big game they're working on. This is a young company. They've only been around since a couple of years.
Okay.
But it's a great game, man. It's has a lot of mystery to it, kind of lonely and open. It's an open world, open hub type game. I had a lot of fun with it. It has a good art style. I don't know if you guys. It has that. Damn, I wish I had something to kind of describe it to you. But it has a different art style, kind of cell shaded, but not really.
Okay.
It's not like realistic first person. It's more cartoony.
Gotcha.
But it has a good vibe, man. It has a good story. Definitely
Good price?
good price. I think it's been out a while. It's
Okay.
a short game. It's not extremely long.
Okay.
It's a fun game. Firewatch.
All right.
And who's that by?
Campo Santo.
Campo Santo. Okay.
Studio.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, man. Hit us on the DM, man, with those promo codes.
Yeah. I was gonna say Lexx might have to send some emails, man. All these game of the week companies, you need to send these emails.
I'm shouting them out. Hopefully they listen and they're like, hey, this guy's hooking us up. Let's send them some codes.
Yeah, man. Authentic, man. We here.
Yeah.
All right, man. So that's it for the game of the week.
Yes, sir.
That's it, man. We got a couple things on the docket, man. But I feel like we've been skipping over this one. Lexx been holding on to this one, man. So I kind of want Lexx to get the floor on this one, on this whole AMC COVID-19.
Yeah. It's been and there's a lot of rumors going around. Let's start off by saying the biggest rumor for AMC theaters right now is that they're going to file for bankruptcy. Obviously, during the pandemic, they've had to shut down, lay off people. They basically sent a letter not 2 weeks ago to their landlord saying they will not be able to pay rent.
That's crazy.
On their property.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they made a nice long letter. At the end of the day, it just says we are not able to pay rent. We can't afford it.
Yikes.
So I read a short article here by the Kansas City Business Journal, and this is from pretty much the top investor. And it says AMC Entertainment Holdings, Inc., largest shareholder, says the Leawood-based company isn't headed for bankruptcy.
Okay.
So Daly and Wanda Group, that's the people who own the shares, said talk of bankruptcy was only rumors. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the Chinese conglomerate has been AMC's largest shareholder since the $2.6 billion buyout in 2012. Quote, the recent online media speculation that Wanda's AMC is filing for bankruptcy is pure rumor.
Cap.
Wanda said Tuesday in a statement on its Chinese language website. So the Wall Street analysts have said AMC is close to filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, but the company already had $5 billion in debt. And it's been further pummeled by the coronavirus pandemic, which shuttered all of the AMC's theaters potentially into May and led the furlough of its employees, including 600 at its Leawood headquarters.
No wonder we paying $13 for a bag of popcorn.
Yeah. Well, that's how they make their money.
Now, when they come back,
It's gonna be $20
it'll
for
be
popcorn.
$26.97
Yeah, please do that.
for a bag of
damn.
large
Please go
popcorn.
back, everybody. Please go back to AMC
yeah.
when it opens. I have stock now.
So I was looking at him like, why does he look so serious? I'm like,
I
okay,
went
it's
in.
about his stock.
I went
Not
in.
if it ain't $26 for a bag of popcorn.
I went in.
Lex
I went
bought
in.
220 shares.
Oh, I bought a lot.
At a penny.
I went in. So the company's lenders reportedly have hired lawyers who specialize in restructuring.
Okay. So they're gonna be
So,
firing a whole lot of people.
Yeah, that's a pretty way of saying that. So
Sheesh.
they're trying to come back, and they will, and they're not. You know, this is from the top people.
All right.
They're not. They're going to come back. They're going to get some loans. They're going to make it back, and as soon as we get over this, movies are movies, man. It might be a little different,
Yeah.
and like I said, they have invested in their theaters. You know, with the actual food, the seating,
Right.
the alcohol. They're
Yeah,
kind of
they
like.
did, and they've done
Yeah, all
upgrades
that-
to
all
those
that
movie
4D
theaters.
shit.
Like,
All
Yeah,
the
the
4D
experience
stuff.
is definitely growing, and
Yeah.
they invest a lot of money into it, so they're not going anywhere.
I don't go unless it's at least IMAX.
Right,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
At least.
yeah,
IMAX.
because everything else you can pretty much duplicate at home now.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
Yeah.
always good. Something that no one ever really sees coming is let's say after the whole pandemic, the new trend is going to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
You know how like people can make like a trend out of anything?
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
AMC can really
Like the
like
Tootsie
all
Slide.
movie all
Wow.
like all movie theaters can really get back on its feet if like let's say everybody's able to go, because you know the meme right now is free outside, or you know what I'm saying, I miss outside.
Right.
this and
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
The minute outside is free, I bet people are gonna start making trends off of basic shit that we
Basic
were
shit.
doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
I'm
a trend
back
now.
here.
Let's go to the movies,
Yes.
and they get a group of 30 people to go to the
Yes.
movie, and I feel like that's gonna help out
Yes.
places like the movie theater that were, let's say, not really trending before. So I
Just
don't
to
have
say
no
I'm going
fear.
out.
Yeah, I don't have no
Yeah,
fear with them filing for bankruptcy.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they're gonna bounce back.
Yeah,
All right.
it's gonna take some time, but they're gonna come back.
All right. The next thing on the docket, y'all boys ready?
Let's get it.
Hey man, Rockstar, man.
Oh,
Lex, you want to explain this one?
yeah. I also threw something up on the IG about the Rockstar, some of the Rockstar news that came out. But what you got, Lex?
Same deal.
There's a little. I'm gonna read you the headline of this article
Yeah.
by Paul Tassi at Forbes. GTA 6 may be smaller at launch as Rockstar looks to reduce crunch.
Boo.
Well,
Hold on.
well,
now. Hold on. now.
well. Kind
It's-
of, because I mean, we did have an episode about crunch.
Yeah.
You know, and how it
Exactly.
should be reduced.
Yeah.
And you sit here talking about boo because your game gonna be smaller.
No, I'd rather
said-
the game,
they said
I'd
just a
rather,
little
I'd rather wait for
smaller.
the game to come out when I'm 40 years old, as long as the game ain't smaller.
Right.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Right.
I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to get an FF7 GTA 6.
Oh my
no.
god! Imagine that, an episodic GTA 6. What if that's the new trend moving forward for
Hey,
video games?
hey, episodic Uncharted 5.
Can't go across the bridge until next month, guys.
Yeah.
What?
It's like, you want that car? You gotta wait a year.
You gotta wait a year.
That's a whole other map across the bridge. You can't even get over there.
That's on the next disc. That's on the next disc.
Yikes!
Wow.
That's scary.
Yeah, so Rockstar, as we covered before, the crunch culture, and we gave our thoughts on that. Check out that episode.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say any more about that, but yeah, they're trying to make some changes.
They have made some changes. I didn't know that they let go all those top guys.
Yeah,
execs.
they're definitely
Changing heads.
So the conversation helped. If we are taking this the way it's being presented to us, the conversation had started some movement. Now, whether this was already pre-planned,
Right.
we don't know, but it definitely hit its peak, obviously, with Red Dead 2 being also in the conversation. So we'll see. Maybe, I mean, it's going to be.
How do you feel about this not big enough GT? You think that's going to tarnish?
There's two sides of me.
No.
What do you think?
No.
On one side, the selfish part of me,
Yeah.
is like one of the reasons why I love GTA is how massive it is.
In detail.
I get lost in the world. Sometimes I don't even finish the story, and I just play. I just drive around and listen to music.
Right.
Now, I'm spoiled by that.
Right.
Now, the other side of me is like, those employees definitely don't need to be treated a certain way if we are to believe what is being reported.
Right.
Again, like we said last time, we're not
there. Right.
Right.
We're viewing this as a consumer.
Right.
And we want to play games. We're going to buy those games.
Right,
Like you said
regardless.
last time, unless there is a massive strike outside of Rockstar North Studios.
Right. I'm buying.
We're
I'm
in.
supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm two-sided about that. So I'm going to wait and see.
All right.
There are plenty of games that are going to take our attention that seem to be growing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
What about you, Bobby?
I guess I can partly just agree with, what everyone is saying, but I hope they don't go down the route of all other games with this whole season pass freaking, I don't know. That's not the right way to say it, but
I
like
have a weird feeling, but go ahead.
how they have like the season pass for all the
DLC.
Like Destiny and all
like
that.
Destiny,
seasons.
the
Seasons.
battle pass,
Battle
and all that
pass.
shit.
I
Where
have
you
a
just
weird
like, you gotta live a little.
I actually have a weird.
it's just
I have a weird feeling that GTA 6 is gonna be. I don't want it to happen, so I'm hoping me putting this out in the universe doesn't make it happen. But I have a weird feeling that they're going to make GTA 6 more of like a MMO.
Boom. A live service type thing.
Live service. You're not going to get that whole GTA 5 cinematic single player story. It's going to be more on the Destiny-ish, Division-ish side of things. Get your buddies, go rob a bank.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I hope it's not
every
that
6
way.
months, a new mission, couple new missions
Yeah.
drop.
They can still do that with the way they did GTA 5.
I think.
Right,
off
but
the-
Come out with
my
the campaign at first.
But
Come
no,
out
I'm
with the
talking about no
campaign at
campaign.
first.
I'm talking about no
I know, but I'm
campaign.
saying just keep it the way it is. Come
there
out
gotta
with a
be
campaign at
I
first.
feel like there's going to be a campaign.
and then,
But it's gonna be
and
on the
then
more Destiny,
implement
like,
the multiplayer
or
type
Division.
shit.
Like, you know how Division's campaign is. Go here, do that mission. Go here, do that
Yeah,
mission.
I think
here, do that mission.
I think
It's
they're
not
going to
really-
meld what they did with 5 with GTA Online. And
Online.
GTA 5.
It's,
Yeah, I
they're
was
gonna
gonna say
blur,
their
they're gonna
biggest-
blur the line.
Yeah.
Their biggest influence is
when you start the
GTA
game up-
Online. And
Right.
it's not broke. So
Right, there's nothing broke. But what I mean is they're gonna blur the line even more. You know, when you start the game up, it asks you, do you want to go to single player or do you want to go online?
Right.
When you boot up GTA 6, you're just booting up to GTA 6, and it's gonna be line blurred. You're gonna be either seeing other AI or you're gonna see your online friends.
Yeah, it's
and
going to
you
be
guys,
weird. That's going to be weird. I mean,
Exactly.
but changes are happening.
yeah, I mean, let's
We'll wait and see.
I mean,
We'll
yeah, there's not too much to
Cyberpunk
go off of.
2077, man.
There's not too much to go off of other than the fact that it's smaller. So
Okay.
and it'll run off weekly or
Alright.
updates every now and again,
Alright.
like you said. Not really like I don't think a battle pass thing would happen, but that would be so
But I
bad
mean,
for
isn't
Rockstar.
that
They already have a
isn't that
battle
part
pass
of-
in Red Dead.
But isn't that a part of GTA? Getting the clothing, getting the tattoos,
But they don't have
the
a battle
guns,
pass.
the
But not-
cars.
yeah, but not the battle-
I understand that. That's a way to implement a battle
Right.
pass.
And they already
That's what I'm
implemented it
saying.
in Red Dead. So it's not like Rockstar is not scared to implement it.
Hopefully
because they
not- hopefully
implemented
not
it in Red
GTA.
Dead.
Hopefully-
It just seems like
they
that's
don't need
the
it.
new trend now is doing those
Right.
MMO type games because you could just keep adding, keep adding, keep
Right.
adding,
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
adding.
People are
keep
going to go
adding.
back.
You
All
know,
right.
I wouldn't be mad at them if they do it. Whatever. I don't really care.
There's
As long
going to be a
as
lot
it's
of
done
questions.
right.
My last question.
As long as it's done right.
Last question anybody can answer. How do you feel about them even saying that they're in early development of GTA 6? Do you feel a little weird about that? That you think they should have been working on GTA 6 since?
No, because I think something else is coming before it.
Okay.
Either a bully,
Yeah.
or
I was gonna say
something.
bully.
Something's done or about.
State of emergency, man. Bring that back.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Midnight Club. All right.
Midnight.
Anybody care about the Crisis remastered dropping?
Yes.
Has anybody played the original?
Yes.
No.
No.
Really?
And this is actually kind of weird to me. I meant to put it in the group chat with y'all, but they literally went from Crisis remastered leak to confirm to here's 20 minutes of gameplay. And I'm like, damn. Like they literally dropped gameplay
of the remaster?
Yes, the day after it got leaked.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And I'm like, that's just kind of the same thing that happened with
Warzone.
Yeah.
I put it in the chat. 10 minutes later, it was official.
Right.
People are at home
that
now.
was weird.
All the people are at home now.
Yeah.
Right.
So they got time.
Yeah.
They got time. As soon as you even keep your eyes up for the new Assassin's Creed.
Right.
I heard that's coming soon.
I have no stock
Next
in
month
this,
is going to be wild.
Yeah.
I have no stock in Crisis. I
The
don't really
reason
care
why I
about
like Crisis is because Crisis was one of those games that performed on, I think it was either 360. It was one of those games that you could boot up and it damn near looked like a PC game. Like for some odd reason, they were able to push the hardware, whatever it was on, and make it look crazy. Like it says it's going to have ray tracing on PlayStation 4.
Okay. Yeah. For you guys that don't know the history of Crysis, as a PC player,
Crisis Engine.
the biggest thing about Crysis, it's an inside joke too for PC players, is when you boot up a game like Crysis, the first thing they ask is, can your PC run it?
Right.
That's how advanced
Yeah.
and demanding those Crysis games are.
Right.
If your PC can run that game,
That's
high
a golden
frames,
standard.
high fidelity, you're good.
You're good.
Golden standard.
So the fact that they're bringing it back remastered, granted the first one, I forgot when it came out. I'm not sure when it came out. But it was leaps and bounds ahead of anything out at the time. That was the game to be like, oh, you got a PC? Can it run Crysis?
Right.
Not, is it high end? Is it low end? How much do you spend on it? No. Can it run Crysis?
Right. And how are they going to, what do you think about this whole ray tracing going to be on PlayStation 4? Is there any other games that have ray tracing in play? Because I've been hearing about this ray tracing on the next gen. Like, oh, can't wait for ray tracing in Minecraft. Crysis on PlayStation 4? Gonna have
Okay, put it this way. Crysis, correct me if I'm wrong, Biggs, get ready, is confirmed coming out for the Switch.
It ain't working. That ain't happening.
It is confirmed coming out for the Switch.
It is confirmed. It is confirmed. I did see that. I didn't want to mention it.
I saw pictures
And
of
in today news,
Hang on, here we go.
another Switch burns a kid's hand.
Wait for it.
Hold on. Let me make sure I got this
What
right.
you're saying is,
What you're saying is that Crysis is going to release for the Nintendo Switch,
Yes.
the remaster.
Confirmed, yes.
Well, you know what they say about the Nintendo Switch? The burning question when it comes to the Switch and all games that release or are ported for the Switch is, can the Nintendo Switch handle this title? Or will it turn into a fucking volcanic eruption in your hand? And do any of you have a speculation or answer to that question?
Two things about that.
That will blow up your Switch.
I mean, hearing him say that was the norm back then, asking if your PC can handle it.
It still is, I think.
From hearing how it is, I don't know, man.
Switch got no chance.
Switch got no chance.
Here's the thing. Now there's two there's two things about that question too. One, I already saw there's memes everywhere of burnt up Switches.
Oh,
I saw that
Two,
earlier.
there's a little battle going on with Switch owners that they just start putting up articles. I didn't look into it too much because I kind of rolled my eyes at it. That the Switch is more powerful than the PS3.
Oh,
Okay.
can you watch Hulu though?
I mean, I can't confirm nor deny this. I didn't really get into the minutia of that because I wasn't interested.
Minutia.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a word.
yeah, because I was not interested in knowing
right,
that
right.
because I am not playing that game and I'm not putting that game anywhere. When I boot up Crysis, my Switch will be in another room.
That's good.
You don't want it anywhere near
Okay,
it.
because I don't want that thing to spread and my PC's gonna eat it
Casualty
up.
of
Yeah,
war.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Holy shit.
we'll see.
All right, man. That's it for Crisis, man. Well, that's on my radar at least. What else, man? You got some Ozark?
Yeah, man.
I know Steels was yesterday. He was like, "Man, I gotta take
I
Trav. I want to
started-
talk about Ozark tomorrow."
I started to say something on the phone. I'm like, fuck, man. See, that's what a lot of y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all listeners and whatnot. We cool. We friends. We game. We go out. We hang out. We work. We don't talk to one another.
Yeah. We see it but don't talk. We only talk on Sundays.
We start talking, and then all of a sudden it's like, shut up, stop talking.
Yeah,
Gotta save me for the part.
I didn't sign up for that part of it.
It's like, goddamn.
It's like, how was your day, bro? Not much, bro. I did this and I did. Save for the pod.
Yep. Slow
Save it
down.
for the pod.
So it's like we can't say anything in front of each other anymore.
Reinforces the fact that this is genuinely our first conversations about anything of this content. So
everything we're putting out here, we may have put some little bug in each other's ears, like Big saying, "Oh my God, there's this game I really want to say," or them, y'all knowing I want to
foreshadowing, a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah, but actually hearing what we're saying, this is the very first time we're all hearing it together. So all our reactions are genuine and true. Nothing's fake over here. So for that being said,
I haven't watched Ozark now, so don't ruin it too much.
I'm gonna try not to.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna try not to, but. We finished season 1, I think Friday night, and then we watched 2 more episodes, first 2 episodes of season 2 yesterday. And let me tell you, oh my God, bro, it's just every time this, it's like a lot of shows people say, oh, but it's slowing down or it's this or that. Shows really aren't always, action all the way up top. There's a couple episodes where you gotta tell story, you gotta introduce a new character, you gotta get the feeling on this person, that person. But it doesn't do that a lot. And then before you know it, you got that 1 or 2 episodes that you're just like, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm watching this. Have you ever watched a show where there's what you think is the main villain,
right? That
everyone's scared of. It's like, whether it's like a drug cartel guy or a villain with powers, or that's the guy that everyone's just scared of. And it's like, you don't want to mess with him. And then there's this secondary villain or guy that is coming in that's acting all like, these people are scared of me because of what I can do. And you're like, yeah, but this guy's worse than you.
Right.
You don't want to fuck with this guy.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, this does have some Game of Thrones-ish kind of feel to it.
Winter's
and the whole
coming.
time you're going, you're like, yo, this guy's the top dog. This guy's going to learn soon. Then, all of a sudden, with the snap of a finger,
somebody disappears.
You remember Terminator 2? When the T-1000 caught the shotgun to the head, and his head was just split open like this? Yeah. By who you thought was the main guy. Split head right now. Boom. And I'm just like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Did not expect to see that. They really don't give no fucks.
They killed Darth Vader first quarter.
That's like Darth Maul.
Yeah,
bro.
He went outside.
And what's crazy is that at first they turn their head and they say something. Pow! You hear the shotgun. They fall down to the ground. You're like, oh God. You see old lady with the shotgun. And they're like, what'd you do? He disrespected us.
Oh.
And I was just like, God damn. And then they show him on the ground. They show him on the ground. T-1000. Head split wide open. I was just like,
hell no. And it was one. I bet it was one of those deaths where it's like nothing was said or done or shown to lead up to this guy dying.
Yeah,
and it just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah, that's
pretty much just happened. I mean, you kind of got an inkling the way things were. The last couple of words right there, like the last 10 seconds or some shit like that, because he said something. She's like, "What'd you say?" And he turned around to be like, "I said."
What I said was.
Yo, I was like, damn. That show gives no fucks, man. No fucks.
I'm out to check it out.
And then they show you. They are not afraid. Someone dies a certain way.
They'll show
you won't see this on Disney Plus.
Bro. It's nuts.
Don't even get me started on Splash.
Disney Plus.
Ozark is a good watch, man. There's people out there that's like, I can't get into it. I don't know how you can't get into it.
I've only heard good things on that.
I was hooked. I mean, listen, the guy that I had mentioned this before, first X amount of minutes of the show, you're watching people take acid baths. That's how crazy that one guy was. I mean, they put you quick mindset that he's the dude.
Right. He's the top.
Heartless.
Yikes.
You find out.
All right.
Yo. It's a good watch.
All right, man.
We're going to get more into it when I get home today. Probably another 2 or 3 episodes.
That's cool, man. Also on Netflix, I checked out that Lock and Key About 3 episodes in. Not gonna speak too much on it, but it got
What
my
is
attention.
I never heard of that.
Lock and Key. It's about
I've seen it. It's good.
yeah. Family moves into a house full of keys,
Keys, yeah.
and they open it, and every key has like a special power. Like you just open up certain doors, and it's crazy.
Like
Shit
Narnia?
happens.
They actually reference that in like
Yeah,
episode 2.
They do.
So
Wow.
so it's on that train, but it's a little more darker, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a good watch, man. I just started it, man.
So it's a magical type kind of like
Yeah.
sorcery.
Yeah, imagination.
Shit. Imagination. Okay,
It's
okay,
good.
okay.
It's I enjoyed.
It's like Harry Potter type shit.
I haven't
Yeah,
got
but
that
a little
far,
darker,
But
little
dark.
No, it was. I'm just saying.
It's dark.
How it's like
Dark
that
fantasy,
with
like dark
monsters
fantasy.
and magic and all
Dark
that shit.
fantasy. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
It's dark. It's dark.
Okay.
Even the way that they get the house is dark. So
Yeah.
but I don't want to ruin it for nobody. So y'all go check that out, man. I'm watching it, so watch it with your boy. Another thing that I end up watching, that Mortal Kombat, man, Scorpion's Revenge.
There we go. Let me hear it, baby.
Did you
Man.
watch it, Lex?
No, but I'm interested.
You haven't watched it?
No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay, I
The
don't
rest of
want
us had to
wait.
pay for it. We didn't.
I didn't. Oh, well, yeah, I paid for it.
Okay,
I
yeah,
paid
yeah.
for it.
See,
I paid
see
for
how I
it.
did that?
WB, I paid for it.
See how I did that?
But
That was
anyways, I watched it the first day it dropped.
It's a setup.
Yeah.
I would love for this show. I don't want to ruin it for nobody. Obviously, the main character is Scorpion, so they follow mainly Scorpion in the whole thing. But it's going around that whole, the first tournament, from all the Mortal Kombat video games, movie. It's that first tournament, but the story's a little different.
Okay.
Scorpion.
It's a retelling?
It's a retelling, yeah.
Okay.
So if you're watching it thinking you're going to see a brand new story, it's not that. It's the same Johnny, Sonya, Liu Kang jump on the boat for the first time. Hey, where are we going? That whole deal. And you figure out why Scorpion hates Sub-Zero so much, with a passion.
Sheesh.
It starts off, you understand why it's rated R in the first 10 minutes. Like, oh, this is different.
Okay.
And that made me like, this should be like a show. Like, I wish like this was an anime show like on Toonami or one of those late night adult swims. Like,
You think it can carry out a season?
hell yes.
I mean, yeah, it's a tournament. Most
Hell
shonen are
yes.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of Mortal Kombats out there that they can just
Hell
keep.
yes.
There's a lot of content,
And
Mortal
just
Kombat content.
whoever
It's
the
staying
art
up.
style, I love that art style.
Okay.
Like, it was real good. Like the combat in that, I liked it, man. I know we got some people behind the scenes
who feel
a little
otherwise,
different,
feel a little different. Although he did say that Last of Us was trash, so I don't know if I want to hear it.
You don't know- yeah, you don't know.
I don't know if I want to hear it.
You don't know if anything he says is valid?
Because
So nobody else has watched it but me.
No.
And the,
Yeah, you and
you-
you and Fed are the only one.
so Fed, you want to say something real quick on the mic?
Go ahead.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Six
What are
out
you
of 10.
comparing this to?
yeah,
For one, it's not canon.
What do you-
It's not. None of those events are real.
Have you
Outside of the tournament.
okay, but have
Don't
you
give away too much,
Okay,
huh?
my question is, have you played the latest Mortal Kombat 11?
Yes, of course.
And do you not know what the whole premises of that is?
I know everything about Mortal Kombat. That's why I'm.
So you know that there's different dimensions in Mortal Kombat, different playouts of the same events.
Yes.
So
This
this
is
is just another
another
dimensions,
dimension.
another playout of that event.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
It's just that side story.
What he's saying is that what he's seen, he's used to the ending being such and such battling.
Well,
and
not
it-
even. It's just that the lore itself, the story that they're telling is canon. It just didn't happen the way they're showing it.
Right, but in Mortal Kombat 11, it explains that even though we've seen it that way probably 5 years ago, how it ended, guess what? There's other dimensions that played out differently.
But Mortal Kombat 11 showed you that no matter what they did, history was going to still end up the same. So it's still the
Correct,
same
and
universe.
history is still ending up the same in this. And it's a to be
No,
continued
if that
too.
would've- it wouldn't have happened that way because the ending would have been different because of the way the movie ended.
All right, I'm not gonna get into this argument.
Yeah.
It's not a Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat podcast.
Yeah.
But all I gotta
Plus,
say
I
is
feel
that
like y'all about to give some shit up.
no, I'm not giving anything.
Oh, no, I'm
else.
not, I'm definitely
Yeah, I'm
not.
not holding my
it's
breath.
just
there.
another it's just another dimension. That's it. So, and I like that. I'm cool with it.
It was cool. It was cool. It
I
just,
understand
like,
what you're saying.
I feel
People are
like-
probably gonna hate it for that.
Yeah, it was
because they
just on
expect
some-
a certain thing.
They
But guess what?
expect a
They
certain
explain
thing.
it, And you heard what Raiden said at the end, man.
I just think
Hey,
it's
whoa.
Yeah. See?
I said Raiden.
Yeah,
you heard what he said.
It sounded like he was about to
he was
say
about
it.
to like.
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it. I
Yeah.
promise you. You
Whoa.
heard what he said.
Pause.
I'm not saying what he said, but I'm talking to you. You know what he said.
Yeah, I mean,
so
like I
that
said, I feel like it was just like a.
it's a closure for
it was
now.
just some quick.
I hope
Here
it
you
turns
go.
into a TV show. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
Okay,
I'm cool with that.
All right.
I would be cool with that too. I'm gonna watch it.
So would you like
Yeah,
it to be
you
in a
should
TV
watch
show?
It was. I mean, it used to be a TV show.
I know that back in the day, but I'm saying, would you like this one to continue as a TV show? Or you want another movie?
I want an anime. I don't want a TV show.
Yeah, I like this anime thing.
I'd rather it be an anime, but I want a movie first with real life.
You felt like it was kind of like on the anime-ish?
I feel like
the art style?
I feel like the gore made it that way. If there
Right.
was no gore, it would have just been a TV show.
Okay, yeah, that's because I kept getting that vibe.
So, and then it's cool. They tried to emulate the game into it too, the X-ray. So I mean, it was cool.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
was
like
cool.
I feel like it was a fan service.
Yeah,
It
something
was
that
just
you
like
threw out.
here's this. I know people want this.
Yo, home
Here's something.
quarantine. Here's this.
It could have went on Netflix. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not something that I would have went to the movie theaters for.
I mean, you spent money on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
I watched it on a secret website.
Yo.
Here we go, man.
Whoa.
All right, no, we pay.
Hold
PS
on.
and BS
We
pays for all our
paid-
content.
We all
paid- we
paid
paid
to
for
watch
it. We
that
paid.
movie.
$20, $19.99.
Yes.
I know the price for it.
That's why I'm waiting, man.
Check my
I haven't
Google
got
Play.
that check yet.
Exactly.
Everybody paid to watch that.
I'm not in
Yeah.
a rush.
Yeah, I haven't got my check yet.
So anybody
But when
else
I do,
got
I'll pay
any-
for it.
You get your check. Oh shit! All right.
I mean,
Damn.
I did, but
Did anybody else get any anything?
No, but I do want to open up the PS topic.
Go ahead, man.
Just because it coincides, like I said earlier, with what I've been playing.
Go ahead.
The COVID-19 thing obviously has put the whole country in a state of like something. I mean, for
We
as
in
long
the
as
fog
I've
right
yeah,
now.
something for as
We
long as I've been
inside.
alive, I've never been like a part of something like this and have to take precautions like
Right.
this or anything.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a different type of feel for me. But
Yeah.
the cool thing about all of this, if anything, is cool
Wi-Fi
or
still works.
beneficial is is that we
got
still
AC.
have online entertainment, and a lot of these online entertainment services are kind of throwing a bone at some people because of the whole COVID-19 thing. And PlayStation is no exception. Video games aren't an exception.
Right.
With that being said, so like I said earlier, I beat Final Fantasy VII around, I think it was Sunday, the day that we recorded last week.
Yeah, when
Sunday,
we got home.
I went home and I beat it. Okay.
All right. Dog walk.
The whole week before this Sunday, I was like, what am I gonna do now? Persona 5 is done. FF7 is done until I want to go do replays, which I usually don't do off rip.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do I do now? And I was just looking at, we did the episode on backlogs, and I'm starting looking, I'm like, now I can look at actually my backlog and see what I can play. And I thought of Trails, I thought of Ni no Kuni, and I was sitting in the living room, just sitting there, whatever, thinking about what I'm going to play next. And on the Instagram, Instagram gives you ads or whatever.
Yeah.
My YouTube is heavy with Final Fantasy searches because after you see the ending of it, you start like watching shit. Like, yo,
Right. Yeah.
What's the meaning of this?
digging up
Yeah.
anything you can find about when the next one coming because the anticipation is high. So my YouTube's full of Final Fantasy stuff, and your phone always picks up all that stuff and starts throwing you ads.
Right.
Wherever you go.
Right. So on Instagram, I scroll by an ad for Final Fantasy 14 MMO that I was hooked on for those couple months, and it said, and this is so crazy. It's almost like God threw me a bone because I didn't know what to play, and I was going through the backlog, and the ad said, "We're running a thing because of the whole pandemic." For returning players that haven't logged on in 30 or more days, you get a week of free login.
That's for you.
Because it's a paid service.
Yeah.
It's a weekly, a monthly paid MMO. So they said for returning players that haven't played in 30 plus days, you get a week free login. Enjoy the whole game,
Man, you must not know
Shadowbringers,
what I've been
the whole
doing.
9. And I said, yeah, I know what I'm
Say
playing.
no more.
Yeah,
They know.
it's been a while. It's been over 30 days. I know what I'm playing now.
I feel like
So
Lex
I went-
with the subscriptions right now.
So I went and I logged in and I was playing it for a couple days out of that time. I still have like 2 days left. Gonna decide whether I want to actually extend it to go back on the monthly. But yeah, I just felt like that was so weird that happened, and it happened with that game to me, and I was like, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's
So-
the blessing and the curse of algorithms.
Right.
Right.
I just thought that was weird, and it really coincides with the whole COVID thing that's going on.
Yeah, man. PlayStation versus COVID-19, man.
Yeah.
We've pretty much been watching how PlayStation have been maneuvering around these obstacles of, social distancing and seeing, what they can do and what they should be releasing at what time, and everybody's still thinking, hey, is the system going to be delayed? What's the price going to be? A lot of unanswered questions,
Uneasy
So,
feelings, not knowing what's going to happen.
Right. So, this just came up to my mind because I read an article about the whole controller, and the PlayStation controller wasn't really. Their hand was kind of forced on revealing the controller.
I bet.
The real reason why they did that is because they were sending those controllers out to devs, and they knew that they didn't have the control to keep leaks from happening once the controller goes out. So they said, let's just jump ahead of it and just reveal the controller. But they were not planning on dropping the controller. So I'm like, so it sounds like.
But I mean, why? I mean, I don't know. It kind of don't make sense to me. If you're sending it to devs, you should be ready to, because that should be already something you take into account.
But you
not like they forced your hand because you know about leaks. It's just don't send it out until you're ready to reveal, I guess.
But that's the way it works.
Well, that's the way they need it in the developer's hands so they can.
Fix it.
Right. Well, by that time that they decide to send it, they should be ready to just reveal. It's in the works.
No, because
they want to show it as a whole package.
Yeah,
they don't want to show the TV. I mean, let's say they have a TV. Hey, here's the remote for the TV we're going to announce in a few months. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
They don't want to PlayStation doesn't want to half-ass.
Yeah, no, what everybody does.
Reveal.
Even Microsoft, they'll send it. They'll send them a dev kit. They'll send them a controller. They'll try it out. They get feedback.
Right.
Like Xbox, they showed the system and the controller.
And all that should happen before reveal, but it's just with times people are leaking everything. So okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. So this is just showing me like, damn, they're battling this COVID-19 like everybody else. It's not like they had this game plan and now they pretty much had to wipe that game plan.
I don't think it's completely wiped.
Well, they have to change.
Yeah.
They have to adapt.
Customize.
But they again, road to PlayStation 5.
Right.
It's
a bumpy road.
It's a bumpy road, but nonetheless, it's a road that's been paved. They're just smoothing it out as much as they can. And it looks like, man, if you're just looking at it from just an average consumer who just buys games and into video games, you'd think that this system is not coming out this year.
Right.
If you're just looking at it, you look at what Xbox has done and you look at what Sony's doing, you're just looking at it, not getting into the nitty-gritty of it and not understanding how PlayStation works.
Right.
If you're new to PlayStation, you're looking at this going,
if you're a consumer that doesn't
Are we getting anything?
Right. If you're a consumer that doesn't Google PlayStation 5 and you're sitting home, you don't even know a PlayStation 5 is coming.
Right.
Because there's no ads. I see ads for the Xbox Series 1s. I have not seen an ad for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Edgar at work asked me on Friday. He's like, hey, man, I started looking. I can't find anywhere where you can put down payment on PS5. I'm like, yeah, keep looking.
Oh, shit.
Ain't nobody know that yet.
Shit. Here we go again.
I'm like, that information ain't out there yet.
Right. Lex, you got some backstory or more?
like pretty much I'm looking at Bloomberg right now, and pretty much everybody's. Who do you believe? About when, if this thing is releasing, when it's going to release,
and the price.
The price is a thing.
I believe the price.
I think
now they're looking at $550.
I believe $550. I've been thinking
and
$550.
that's coming from the devs, and for the most part, I mean,
I don't. If worse gonna worse, I can see them dropping it at $499, but
it's going to be very interesting. I think.
And then the
You
controller.
think they're gonna have different levels?
Huh?
No.
Like a $499 kit and then like a $600
No,
kit?
It's not worth it for them this time.
No.
Okay.
Especially because they have to deal with a lot of people are financially fucked right now due to all this. So by the time the holidays turn around and you're thinking, shit, I got to buy gifts for X, Y, Z, and one person wants a $550 system.
A lot of gifts you can buy for 2 or 3 kids.
I don't think I'm buying one system. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't have kids.
Sheesh.
Jesus Christ.
I'm my own kid.
You know, luckily for me, I'm getting it day one.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as the link drops.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready. But for the average consumer, like if I was a kid living at my mom's house and my mom was still paying my way as a kid, like in elementary, middle school or something like that, I wouldn't expect a PlayStation this year.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking PlayStation knows that and knows, okay, we don't have to be crazy with the initial wave of PlayStation 5s. But it's going to end up like the Nintendo Switch. It's going to be
you ain't going to be find it.
You ain't going to find it.
You got to jump on it immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're not putting out that many.
Right. If you don't pre-order that first day, if it comes out April 21st, pre-order links open.
I'm standing in line.
April 22nd,
I'm whatever I have
you
to
ain't
do.
getting a PlayStation until 2021
March.
Actually, now that you say that, I wanted to ask you guys on pod because I heard a couple of my other homeboys talking about it, and I wanted to bring it up to y'all. Everybody wants a PS5. Everybody wants it when it comes out. It's gonna be the new system. It's a new generation. But do you guys believe in that whole like the first batch is like the test batch and people waiting on
Always
getting the system?
I mean that's
Like, does
true.
that
That's true with a
influence
lot
your
of things.
But I always get what is it called? Square. I forgot what it's called. The warranty. I always buy the little warranty.
Right, of course.
So if anything happens,
I never do. I might have
Square
to.
Trade.
Yeah, dude, you got to. That's a lot of
Invest
money.
in Square Trade. It's like $50 on top of whatever you paid for, and they gonna give you your money back, or they gonna give you a replacement. Square Trade, man, do it. Worth.
I've
invest
always
in it.
waited.
Because I was like hype like PS5, and they're like, yeah, I'll wait a couple months because that first batch shit is gonna be shitty, this and that. And I was like, I don't know is that like myth?
That's
with every electronic.
They've been saying that since the whole Red
That's
Ring
what a lot of things.
360.
That's what cars too.
The whole 360.
The cars
thing.
too.
But look at Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Was they a massive failure? I got mine from the get go, and my PlayStation still running.
My brother got the PS3 Fat Boy, and that shit died when the
Judd
PS4
died.
came
I
out.
was going to say, Judd died. He had the
Fat Boy, and that lasted the whole time.
It has a timer on it.
Yeah, he had the one that had the flap with the extra damn controller ports and everything.
That's what Judd had. Judd had the fat
and his
one.
shit never died. So I mean, it's just I guess if you're just stroke of the luck, I mean, there's gonna be some
luck of the
issues with
draw,
some
man.
things,
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's gonna be this scarce, and you seen when the Wii came out, you couldn't find that shit anywhere, and people were selling them online for like 3 times over the price.
Yep.
When the Switch came out, you couldn't find them shit anywhere online.
Right.
I don't know if I want to wait.
Right. I'm
I
not waiting.
don't want to be that one searching.
I'm not waiting.
Like someone else did for his
the VR.
the VR, going all crazy and shit like that, searching store to store to store. I don't want to be that guy.
I
just
got a
want to get
question
it.
now. I got a question now. We're talking about PlayStation's road right now.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about if we see PlayStation 5 games before we even see the actual look of the system?
Then I know what I'm buying.
Do you think that's going to happen? Do you think we're going to see games starting next month? Because this whole
I mean, we already saw Godfall.
yeah, but I think we saw
And
like an early.
Outriders.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
We're seeing games.
And
We're seeing games.
I thought there was another one we saw last week, a couple weeks ago. Someone posted.
We're seeing games. We're going to see remasters. We're going to see ports. We're going to see a bunch of stuff.
so we're gonna see. So when do you think we're gonna actually see the system? We're in April now. We're about to see these events, these digital events from IGN, from Gamescom coming up soon. I think IGN's up first in May or June.
So you're saying like first video look or first like
It's
image?
coming.
First,
I think it's
like
coming
sneak
soon.
peek or first like video?
I don't care what it is. It could be an
presentation?
article like how they did the
I think
controller
August.
or a video. You're
August.
saying August?
August?
End of summer?
Yeah, they started off with the specs.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's
Right.
the road. Then they did the controller. Well, let me go back. Sorry. They started off with the name,
The name,
The logo.
the logo,
Logo.
the specs,
the specs,
the controller.
Controller.
What's next? There's only one
PS5.
thing- there's
Next
only
thing
one
is
thing
to
left.
show the whole thing.
Yeah, like they're on
It's
the road.
coming out.
So
Okay,
it's soon.
Because
I think it's soon.
I'm hearing like developers are biting, like they want to show off their
Yeah.
new games, and
Yeah.
they're just waiting. Like
They might be able to do that before they show the system. They might
Yeah, but
be
why
able to-
can't they show their games without showing the system?
Yeah, they can. That's what I'm saying. They
The-
might be
but-
able to still do that.
They could.
Yeah,
well, they
that's
kind
what
of.
I'm saying,
I think
but
they
why are they holding
They
it?
might be want to be in the same room with PlayStation 5 when they show the system. Here's my game.
True.
They might want to do that conference
They
thing.
want
might
they
be
want to
waiting for
ride that
COVID.
wave. They want to
might-
ride that
yeah,
wave.
They might be
True.
waiting for COVID to pass and this and that, so they can start doing the conferences and stuff again. So we don't have another that thing with
Because I think
with
Best
the fake audience.
right because
wow.
right now Best Buy is closed right now. Right, they're not essential. Right, so they're
They're
closed.
open. They're doing curbside.
They're doing curbside?
Yeah. They're doing
Because
curbside.
I can't. I don't see them
A
doing
lot
no,
of places doing curbside.
Yeah, but I don't see them doing curbside for these PlayStations
No,
and the
hell no.
Xbox.
I got curbside meat yesterday.
Okay,
There you go.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, no.
So,
Driving home, my wife wanted to make some
Oh,
braised short ribs.
wait.
She wanted to
Because
make
I
some.
never know
She wanted
what
to make
you.
some braised short ribs.
I never
Right?
know what you because like
Right.
you have the car meats and then you cook. So when you say you had a curbside meat or a curbside,
Oh, like meat, like a car meat.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, I said I got meat by the curbside. We call this place called we call this place called Cavalari's. Cavalari's is in Oviedo.
Oh my
Right?
God, dude.
And
Okay.
I asked them if they had short ribs, and they said yeah. And I'm like, okay, are y'all busy? Yeah, we're busy,
It's a
but we can
road.
do
It's a
curbside.
road.
And I'm like, oh shit, you can? How does that work?
I just
And
bring
they
the
go,
meat.
you tell me what you want, we get it together. I call you back, we pay over the phone. You ring me back when you're here. Just so happened, when they call me back to pay, we were pulling in the parking lot. She's like, so
Hey.
just call me back when you come. Oh, we're pulling up right now.
Hey,
Oh,
say
okay.
no more.
Homegirl ran out with the
Meat.
bag
With
of
the
meat.
Bag of
meat.
meat.
Threw it in the truck. We kept rolling.
Oh shit.
So
Yo,
my
that shit was
question,
convenient as
my
hell, though.
question- so my
it was
question-
convenient.
No,
right.
it is.
So my question to you guys is, what would you guys like to see from PlayStation in the future this year to combat this COVID-19? What do you think they should do?
Here's what doesn't look good right now.
Uh-oh.
Year to date, PS4 lifetime sales are 973.6 million units. That's how much they've
Heavy.
What they project having done for a PS5, 6.5, 7.5 million at launch. This is bad. Not to put too fine a point on
Right.
it, but I don't know, man. It's going to be rough.
It's gonna be rough to find them things. I'm telling you.
I think something that PlayStation can do to kind of soften the blow right now, as we're in the times that we're in right now, the period of COVID, and quarantine. I know it's already a steal. I know it's already cheap, but I feel like one of the things they can do. I know the whole stay-at-home campaign is cool and all.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, those
Yeah, but they keep
games-
giving shit
right.
that you already have. And that's
Right.
on PlayStation Now.
Let's go.
Right.
Journey's on PlayStation now. And
Which
then the,
brings me to my point
the
of
Uncharted collection they gave away 2 months ago.
I think they should discount PlayStation Now.
I think they actually did it in UK.
I think they should
Last
discount
week.
PlayStation Now.
Well,
maybe
less than $10 a month.
yes.
Yeah, UK.
That's why I say it's already cheap
They- I
now.
mean,
It's already a steal
giving-
now.
they're giving you a week free.
But I think to come,
I heard with that whole article that's going on that, once the PlayStation 5 drop, there will be a price cut in the systems alone on the PlayStation 4 front.
as it should be,
To soften the blow.
Hell yeah.
as it should be. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So hey, I can't get my kid the PlayStation 5, but I get him the PlayStation 4 Pro.
All right. I just think
doesn't
the
have a
stay. I
PlayStation.
just think the stay-at-home camp because I'm really going
It's a
based
cool
off
idea.
the stay-at-home campaign. It's an awesome idea. The game selection wasn't too great,
No.
so why not just take people to the lake
I
that
think we're-
is your PlayStation
Right.
Now catalog and have them drink
you'll
from
be
it.
getting
I think
money
just-
monthly
I
still.
think when PlayStation 5
Yeah.
drops, I think we're actually going to get a new PlayStation Now. I think we're going to get a PlayStation Now 2.0, honestly.
But this is during COVID to combat it. We're not talking about PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about just PlayStation to
general.
deal with
okay.
COVID.
In general.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yes,
saying.
yes.
This is all amidst the release
Right,
before
yeah.
the release of PlayStation 5.
Right.
I'm saying just have people go to your PlayStation Now catalog. Maybe discount a little bit, maybe $6.99 or $7.99, something just
Yeah,
a little
it's-
cheaper.
it's-
Even
we'll
though it's
make it
already
cheaper.
Right,
cheap,
it's
Yeah.
crazy. Right
Make
now,
it
I have,
cheaper for the year.
Right now, I got Tidal for 4 months. Guess how much I paid for 4 months?
$2.
$4.
Oh, damn.
$4.
Yep.
4 months. Tidal.
Okay.
I got Stadia for what? What is Stadia? Free for a month or two?
Yeah, at least a month.
I think at least a month. Stadia free. I got YouTube Premium.
Hey, listen,
2
before you
months.
even, just remember
Free.
when this is all over, dude, you better mark your calendar. You better do something.
Oh, it's marked.
Because when it's all over, they're just going to come in and get you.
No. That's, my thing's
Gonna be like,
marked out.
Trav, bing, 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 bing,
Yeah,
bing.
it's marked. It's marked. It's
Full
marked.
price. Full
I'm just
price.
telling you,
Full price.
Right. So all these, I'm taking advantage of all this COVID-19.
That's the
deals.
point. That's the point.
You
And
know,
they reel
so-
you in.
Right.
Yeah, that's the point. I don't know.
I think they should do Sony should do the Corona relief, like how some of the celebrities and stuff are doing. They should just do a sweepstakes where they give away a few of them.
Few of the PS5s.
PS5s?
Yeah, as a
Fives?
sweepstakes.
No, I think
No, they're giving away PS4. I've
I
seen
think that's-
places doing PS4s.
I think they could drop.
Only because I don't know if you guys seen it, but
They need
Drake did a Corona relief sweepstakes, and he's going crazy. He's flying 10 people out to his estate, taking them
That's
shopping, all kinds of stuff. So I think if Sony want to, you know what I'm saying, do something, not a bunch.
Yeah,
Not saying
maybe
100.
not PS5. They could do PS4
or they could give
with
you
a
a-
bunch of games,
right.
control, like let you go shopping in that aspect. I don't see them doing the 5.
Right, because if they got a limit,
But think about it.
PS5 is going to be a limited
yeah,
thing.
because it's being limited.
But it's
so they
not
won't-
free though.
Right.
So I'm saying, even with Drake and some of these other people, in order to be a part of it, you have to donate.
Some people, I mean, I understand
So you can
that.
buy it,
They
end
can,
up
they
buying
probably
it
can do.
anyway.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember when Xbox. Y'all probably don't remember, but when Xbox 360 dropped, they had that whole campaign before it even dropped with. It was either Taco Bell or Burger King or Mountain
It was
Dew.
Taco Bell and Mountain Dew.
Taco
When
Bell.
you had to have the codes and you
Yep.
just put them in the website,
Yes.
and everybody and like every day a bunch of people would win the 360 before it even dropped.
Yeah.
And I was on that website heavy. So
Those are the good old days.
you know, so I mean, I don't see that happening again. Right now, with all, what's going on,
No.
if we didn't have COVID-19, that would be valid. I think Xbox One should do it more than PlayStation.
They need to.
I think Xbox has that
100%.
that new batch effect that you guys were talking about earlier.
What do you?
Because-
Okay, my thing is that's a good. You brought that up. See, y'all over here finger dapping and all that.
Whoa.
My question is, what happens when you said what? How many units? 6 million.
They're projecting 6.5 to 6 million units.
6
made
million
at
PlayStation
launch.
5s comes out. Xbox drops double that number or triple that number
At a lower price.
at a lower price. Who you think who you think right now you're sitting at home, damn, I can't find a PlayStation 5, but right now I can kind of get that Xbox Series and play this next gen stuff.
Knowing that you got the specs, you got everything, it's ready to go. But again,
But no games.
right, look, there you go.
You don't okay, we're not
They just said no games.
Okay,
You
we're
can play
not-
Halo again?
No. I'm not buying
mean,
the
I would-
First of all, I'm not buying the PlayStation 5 for Last of Us. I'm not buying the PlayStation 5. Okay, what was the launch titles for PlayStation 4?
Killzone
Knack.
Shadow.
Killzone,
Knack,
Knack,
Killzone Shadows Fall.
Shadowfall.
You said
Wasn't
y'all
there
love those
Uncharted
games?
or
Y'all
Assassin's
love
Creed
no,
at the time?
no.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Assassin's Creed
Assassin's
Unity.
okay, that was on all systems.
Spider-Man.
I'm talking about exclusives to PlayStation 4.
Oh, I didn't hear the word exclusive.
Exclusively to PlayStation 4. So I'm buying the next gen system for the non-exclusives. I'm buying them for the next Watch Dog. I'm buying them for the next Assassin's Creed. I'm buying it for those games. Because guess what? The Shadows Fall is not going to hold me. The Knack is not going to hold me. All these games that's going to drop off top is not none of PlayStation's heavy hitters.
But not only is it,
We don't
not
know
on-
what's
we're
really
not only
dropping off
talking.
top.
We're not only talking launch titles.
Look at
though.
PlayStation 3 launch titles.
'Cause
Look at PlayStation 1 launch titles.
Godfall
Xbox-
is an exclusive, correct?
Godfall.
Yeah.
You really think Godfall is going to be the next thing, best next thing?
We don't know.
We don't know. It's your type of game, though.
It's a looter shooter, but how many looter shooters are all right?
Next gen?
How many looter
It's,
shooters
a
are
next,
all
it's a
right?
next gen.
They
looter
ain't not
shooter.
just all right, man.
But
Borderlands
what I'm
ain't
saying
all right.
about Xbox is didn't
Just
only
all right.
say, "Oh, we won't have launch titles." You know,
It's
exclusive.
gonna be a year.
They did. Yes, they said it's going to be a year of no console exclusive. PS5. You know, their launch titles might be ass.
So that means no
Right,
Gears.
but they have a
no
year
Forza,
over
But
Xbox.
I'm
No
not
Halo
buying. But I'm not.
for a year.
I'm not buying a PlayStation 5 for any of those launch titles. When I bought my PlayStation
No,
4,
I'm talking about
No,
the
no,
year.
no, no, no,
The
no.
year,
But-
the
but-
year
okay,
of
okay.
exclusivity
a
that they
year-
have over
How
Xbox.
many games do you think is PlayStation going to drop in a year?
They could drop 2. Other than launch titles, they could drop 2.
2 games. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait at home. Can't buy a PlayStation 5 for 2 games when I could buy a
But hold up,
Xbox
hold up.
Series and
Who
play
has
Watch Dogs.
Who has no games?
What are you
And
talking about?
this also comes down to, bro, if you're
Most
if
of
you're a
the games
PS5 fan, you're not going to buy an Xbox just on a whim.
Most of the games you guys are playing right now are all third-party games. Most of the games you guys co-sign are third-party games
Right.
I'd rather play that.
that you rather play.
Yeah.
So
I'd
now-
rather play the remastered Goose game
So
on
you can-
PS5
so you
than
can't
the
find-
best Xbox game that
So
drops.
So you guys can't play. You guys can't find a PlayStation 5 to save y'all lives. And they say GTA 6 coming out next week on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series 1. Y'all gonna sit home? Y'all sitting home waiting on the PlayStation 5?
I'll sit on my PS4 because it's gonna come out for the PS4
Y'all
too.
waiting?
It's gonna come out for the PS4. There's no
Y'all
way.
gonna play it
There's
on the
no way.
PlayStation 4? All
There's
right,
no
man.
way.
This
Yes.
conversation's
You
over.
can't talk
Yes.
to us
Yes.
about Xbox.
Yes.
He's gonna deny everything.
Yes.
All right.
It doesn't
I'd much
matter
rather
if
play it
it
on
was
the 4.
platinum gold.
Ain't none of y'all getting PlayStation 5s at launch. Only me. And y'all gonna sit here. and be
That's
like,
fucked up.
Y'all gonna be sitting here. Damn, man.
Do you know that?
Timestamp that.
Do you know that?
I'm gonna timestamp that.
Yeah.
Do you know that
Watch.
Den?
'Cause I'll
Do
get-
you
Don't
know that
underestimate
Den
me.
paid for 80% of my Xbox?
Is that true? That's a fact.
What?
He Den paid
Yeah.
for 80% of my Xbox One.
Okay.
That Xbox One is in I don't know where the fuck land right now.
Right now. But what
Do
I'm
you
saying,
understand
but
that?
you understand,
I'm a
we're talking-
PlayStation
right now,
fan.
Right now, you can go to the store and buy a PlayStation 4 if you want. You can go to the store buy a Switch if you want. You can buy a PlayStation, whatever you want right
Yeah.
now. I'm talking about at the end of 2020,
Yeah.
early 2021.
When
you
PS5
will
come out.
not be finding a PlayStation
If I don't
5
get a
on the
PS5,
shelf.
Right.
And you're
I'll
gonna
just
see.
keep playing my 4.
Okay, so y'all gonna play
'Cause
y'all
we're- 'cause
fours,
this is the
and
thing.
when y'all
Fan
see
base.
when y'all
Fan
see
base.
Ubisoft dropping all them gems. And y'all like, damn,
Listen.
Ubisoft. When you see Square Enix dropping all them gems on the next gen,
Listen,
Listen.
you're new to the PlayStation.
Yeah.
You're used to jumping
Yeah.
ship. PlayStation fans that have
You a
been
ship
PlayStation
jumper.
fans, there's not
No.
everybody's a ship jumper like
You
that.
couldn't
You know what
buy
I'm
me
saying?
an
Like,
Xbox.
Lex, do you have
I
anything?
won't play it.
Like,
It's as simple as that.
like not
What's-
everybody's
what's-
I
a
will
ship
sell
jumper.
that
I
shit
just
so
want something.
quick and buy PlayStation shit.
Lex, what would you do if you couldn't find a PlayStation 5?
I got the ultimate experience. I don't need that shit.
Not for shooters, you don't.
It don't matter. All around.
You don't. No, you don't. Gears of War is the best shooter since Halo 3, which is an Xbox game.
Okay.
Boy, you crazy.
Man, whatever. That kills
Say no
me. It's
more.
Garbage. That's
He's
why-
comparing Xbox
Real
to Xbox
triggers.
again.
Real triggers, man.
Man, those triggers are trash.
You can't, your hand's not big enough.
All right. I can almost guarantee this. I will be securing my PS5. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I'm not either.
He
Yeah,
must
yeah,
know
yeah.
somebody at Sony.
No, I'm getting it. This is for the
I know people
who,
at Best Buy.
This is for the people who aren't Steels, myself, Lex, and I'm sure you. We're all gonna secure the PS5.
Yeah.
So none of us will have, unless you want to buy an Xbox ahead of the PS5. Go
We
the
got-
fuck
hey,
ahead.
no,
But
what I'm
We
we're
gotta
not.
have one for an unveiling
for the unboxing,
So
yeah.
manager
Yeah.
over there, we need some
They talking
PS5
shit.
hookup because we gotta have an unveiling. So I'm not worried about it.
A week early.
Regardless, yeah,
We're gonna
a week
have one on
early,
this
we
table.
need one.
There will be a
so
PlayStation
that we
5
can
on
do
the
an
table.
Unveiling. So I'm not worried about it. That's gonna be mine too.
Yeah, like
He called first dibs. Look at
I'll
that.
put extra on top to make sure that's
He
mine.
called
Hey
first.
man, that
80%.
PlayStation 5 link gonna be like the unemployment link right now. It ain't happening, Captain.
Yeah, it's gonna be down.
Your Wi-Fi
Wow.
weak, you out of here.
Wow. Oh, I ain't gotta
Error
worry about it. I got a gig
404.
download, so
Get used to it.
My shit gonna load up quick.
404.
Get used to it. Page not found.
Yo,
Please
last night-
refresh.
Last night, well, my buddy was like, he was on
Yeah.
you test. My buddy's like, yo, let's get that golf, that PGA 2019 golf, whatever. He's like, it's on sale for $15. I look at PlayStation Now. It's on PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
I hit the download. He hit the download. I said, shit, since I'm here, let me download that NASCAR so I can come for
Yeah.
your ass. We can get some NASCAR shit going on.
Yeah.
So I downloaded NASCAR.
Left on the turn left.
Both games downloaded while we were playing Warzone
Yeah.
before his got even halfway done.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
So I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you say you
My
got
link
1
go-
gig per second
My
internet.
link gonna load.
Fuck.
But okay, but the thing is, you're saying, see, what y'all gotta recognize is that when that link drop, you better pray that y'all not at work dealing
don't
with
care
It don't matter
where
where
I'm
I'm
at.
Are
at.
you kidding me? I will jump out
I
that
don't
dock,
care where I'm
run to
at.
my. I'll be like, I am afraid.
It don't matter
No,
where
no,
I'm
no,
at.
I don't
Yeah,
even
man.
work. I don't even have a job.
Listen,
My question is, okay, here's my
At this
question.
point- at this
Do you
point.
think, this is a good PlayStation question, do you think PlayStation's going to give us a heads up when they're going to drop the pre-order link? Or you think it's going to be like the controller, like it just pops up on PlayStation blog?
Hell no.
Ain't
Hell no, as in what?
They not.
They not giving a heads up.
They're not gonna give a heads up.
I don't
no,
think they're giving a heads
no,
up.
they're
be
giving
baller,
everybody
though.
the opportunity. GameStop, anybody, you can name anybody. They're giving everybody the opportunity to sign up for the email.
Then you think those emails is going to get there faster than the link comes up?
Then notification.
You
That's how I got my last system.
Dude,
That's how I've done it. That's how I've always done it.
done what?
Notifications. You
Yes.
sign up and they send the link. Hey,
They send the link, but I'm saying, do you
From
think
GameStop.
do you
From
think
GameStop.
do you think GameStop's link gonna hit your emails before the link is live on internet?
On Sony,
well, that's
you're
why. That's
saying,
why
like,
they have.
It would have to.
That's why they do that.
Yeah.
Fine.
would
They
have
go.
to.
We're gonna let you know first because you subscribed.
Yeah.
You're good. That's how it's done.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get the.
Yes,
we're good.
That's the whole point of
Okay.
that.
Okay. I just don't want. I just don't want to wake up and say, "Oh shit, it's on PlayStation blog. The link is up." I checked my email.
No.
And
No,
the
dude,
link,
no.
and I still ain't got a notification from
That's
Best Buy.
that's why they called sign up first. That's why they
Right.
do that. Whether
I
it's
signed
Sony,
up on
GameStop,
I signed
Best
up on
Buy,
Best Buy,
whoever.
GameStop. I'm signed up on all of them, waiting.
They know if somebody that goes to the trouble to sign up is ready to buy the station, the console now.
Right.
Yeah.
That link is not for
Yeah, they ain't
we'll
gonna
see.
waste. They ain't gonna waste it.
They're not
Cash.
gonna. They're
And
sending out a
And
mass.
I'm buying the Ultimate Edition with the accessories,
Yeah,
2
dude.
controllers,
Oh, man.
2 games at the top. I'm buying the Ultimate Edition. I ain't
What,
buying that
Xbox?
straggler.
Goddamn.
Of Xbox?
No, PlayStation 4 and the Xbox Series is coming too.
oh,
What
That's
you
how
mean?
I, that's how I've always done it with.
Oh, you
Y'all
got a
didn't-
sec- you got a
if y'all
second
didn't
check?
know, the Series 2 coming.
You got a second check?
Yeah, I got paid this week.
Shit. That ain't no stimulus though.
Hey man,
Woo.
shout out to Q's man.
You had to work
y'all
for that.
paying y'all boy. The bonus just hit.
Listen.
Whoa,
y'all,
bonus. I don't get no
listen,
bonus.
The bonus. Listen to this guy. All right.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
that's
guys.
why you over there.
Listen.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. So I think we're good.
I think yeah.
Hey, shout out to my boy Rob at Sony. I'm gonna be hitting you up soon, so I ain't gotta hit no link.
Oh
You got the
Hey,
plug.
Rob at Sony Interactive.
That's all right. I got a couple ins at GameStop, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, I got ends at Best Buy. That's who. Hey, Big Mike. Holla at your boy, man. You did it for me last time. You doing it again.
All
Hit me
right.
through the back door before the
Whoa.
store opens.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's done.
Whoa.
You secure your packages. You secure your systems. You find people. You make friends. You do whatever it is you got to do.
Whoa.
Yeah, this
do
is
whatever
taking
you
turn for a
do.
different type of conversation.
No,
All right, y'all.
you know what I'm
All
saying.
right, so we're
Black
on to
boy.
Big Elite News.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we ready.
Please.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Live from PSNBS Studios. Big Elite News with OVO Biggs. I love you, Biggs. And Statman Lexx. Take it away, boys.
Oh, Lex.
Oh,
Helga,
okay,
sit
okay.
down.
Okay. All right. Sheesh. All right, y'all.
What we got?
Damn, you okay still? He's crying over there.
What's in there?
All right.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, right?
COVID.
Again,
It might be that moonshine vodka again.
There you go.
COVID-20 is in there.
again, guys, it's another quarantine week. Things aren't looking
Light.
too hot. Just a couple things. Some kind of pile onto the news I gave last week, like this, for example. The rest of the X-Force joins Deadpool in Fortnite, meaning Psylocke, Domino, and Cable.
Can we
are
vote to
all-
vote off Fortnite news? No, I'm
Are
joking.
all
No, can we just
You
You
vote
haven't been
to get
looking
rid
at our
of
analytics.
Fortnite, period?
right,
Pay attention to that age group.
right.
8 to 12?
You can get. You can gather your squad of
Little
Psylocke,
kids play
Domino,
that game
Cable,
now.
and now Deadpool in Fortnite quads. So get your squad ready and get fitted out. Also, we have DC Universe Online has a new Birds of Prey event.
I saw that.
Yo, weren't we talking about it yesterday?
Heard that
Playing
movie.
DC
Heard the
Online?
movie was trash.
Yeah, I might have to put that up.
Heard the movie
Fight
was
alongside
trash.
Harley Quinn, Black Canary, the Huntress, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman.
That's it. He
The
said Harley
newly
Quinn.
formed Birds of Prey in DCUO. So
He said
got
Harley
something-
Quinn. Say no more, fam.
You got something with
I'm
these
in there.
characters, man.
That is my kryptonite.
also, one that I threw up on the Instagram earlier this week, the arrival of Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia
Oh,
in
yes.
Jump
I saw it
Force
in the Jump
starting
Force.
spring 2020. So,
You still play that game?
no, I mean, no. I played with Den and my boy Izzy a little bit a couple months ago. But I
Who's
don't-
Den?
I don't
You talking Fed?
Yeah, Fed, yeah. But I don't really co-sign the game like that. So, yeah. And last but not least, you guys should already know about this. Destiny 2, the Guardian games? What's that
Yeah,
about?
that's like the Olympics.
Yeah.
This is the first time it's been done.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
So we don't know what
we
what
don't really know what it's
It says
about.
the inaugural Guardian
Yeah,
games of
yeah.
Destiny 2 is upon us.
Yes.
There are only 3 weeks during the season of the worthy to prove that your class reigns supreme.
Shout
And
out to
with
the
a
Titans,
permanent-
baby.
And with a permanent reminder
fucking hate
of
the
which
Titans.
class wins being
Here.
added to the tower for the rest of the year. The stakes have never been higher.
The rest of the year.
It's gonna be the Titans.
Titan Tower, baby.
It's gonna be the Titans.
The
yo.
scoreboard is up and the clock is running. You know who deserves to take home the gold. Now show everyone else.
I might have to get away from my Warlock main just to help the Hunters out. They don't stand a chance. Warlocks don't stand a chance. I love my Warlock. They just don't stand a chance. Everyone plays Titans, and they're so just stupidly OP. It's
baby.
ridiculous.
Titan, baby. I don't even play
Titan,
that game.
baby.
They just need. It's like
Yeah.
they Okay, through D1, the Titans cried so much out of all the the fucking Warlocks can one punch everything. The Hunters can dodge and do all this other crap.
It wasn't true though.
Then
It
all
was
of a
true.
sudden,
It was valid.
No. Listen. No, just because Warlock could punch once, that's it. Now they gave the Titans the power to overcharge. You could pop any super in the game. Any super in the game. It don't matter. And they're just like, I'm just going to hit you with this hammer. Bing, you're dead.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah. And I can get it back.
And then they're just running, right? So let's say
shoulder charge.
Let's say me and you meet up in the corner, right? All right, let's go. My gun versus your gun. Am I gonna shoot you better? You're gonna shoot me better? Nah. All they gotta do is push one extra button. They shoulder charge.
Shoulder charge.
Instant death.
Evaporated.
Because these babies
I co-sign
cried
it.
so much,
I co-sign all that.
they made them so overpowered
Hey,
that you can barely play PvP against them.
Hey man, Destiny 2.
Now they're gonna have
Olympics.
an
here.
Olympics little
Titan.
challenge
We
between
here.
all of them. Yo, I'm gonna have to start maining my hunter just to help them
man.
out.
Team
Those
USA,
stupid
man. We in the
Titans,
building.
man.
But with that being said,
Or just jump ship and join. Fuck, I'll just start playing my
All right.
Titan.
sheesh.
All right.
Sheesh.
All right. With,
With
that, being
that
said,
being said, that's the end of the update news. It's very dry quarantine season. It's
Yeah.
doing it to us.
Lex.
Lex, do we have game releases?
Yes,
Game
we
releases,
do. We
baby.
have game releases.
Oh shit!
ready for this.
Which turtle dancing egg popping game we looking at this week?
Remember, that game will be number one.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Every game we trashed was number one. Goose Game,
Yeah.
Overcooked.
First game out April 24th. Deliver Us to the Moon. Deliver Us to the Moon is a sci-fi thriller set in apocalyptic near future where Earth's natural resources are depleted. A lunar colony providing a vital supply of energy has gone silent. A lone astronaut is sent to the moon on a critical mission to save humanity from extinction. Will you save mankind or be forgotten in the dark abyss of space?
Dead Space.
Deliver Us to the
It's
Moon.
not a shooter, is it?
It's a first-person
It's just
kind
like
of
an exploration game. Okay.
problem solving.
Oh, okay. So moving nodes around. And
Guys,
shit.
check out the gameplay
All right.
out there. It's pretty good. I'm interested in that one. I'm actually very interested. Next, we have Guard Duty on PS4 and PS Vita, digital cross-buy.
Vita.
Vita.
Vita's still alive. Vita's
People still play
kicking.
that.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
You have a Vita.
Yeah,
I know a guy who knows a guy.
If you have a
I know a guy who
Vita,
knows
man,
a guy.
I got a number you should call, man. Get some therapy
The
in,
Vita
man.
helpline. Discover how the story of a mysterious agent in the future and a castle guard from years past are linked in this traditional point-and-click adventure game. Under the watch of a loyal castle guard, someone has snuck into the kingdom and kidnapped the princess. 1,000 years later, join Agent Starborn to save the Earth and vanquish an evil that has
Someone
been
jumped in
around for centuries.
Someone
Bowser?
jumped in the. Yeah, I was gonna say somebody jumped in there. Someone getting sued.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You don't have it?
Someone's getting
Do
sued.
I don't think I do.
No,
I thought you had it.
I haven't heard in a while.
Nope. Don't have it. Fuck. Don't have
Somebody's getting
Really?
sued.
Someone's getting
Don't have
sued.
it. Somebody's getting sued. He's fighting Bowser. Is that
That's Guard Duty.
Guard duty.
Next,
Okay.
we have, here we go, MotoGP 20.
Hey, shout out to Kyle, MotoGP.
There you
Kyle.
go.
Sheesh.
You know that.
Yeah, man.
Definitely
Kyle's
shout out
on.
to
Kyle, Doug, they all on MotoGP heavy.
Wow, really? They played the game?
No.
Oh, just
Real
actually
life.
in real life.
They know the
Yeah,
they know the
yeah,
drivers.
Yeah.
Or are they riders?
I don't know.
He used to.
Riders.
He used
I
to
have
ride.
no stock in this at all.
He used to ride.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
compete and everything.
Oh yeah.
So rev up your engines for a new chapter in the MotoGP series. MotoGP 20 is back with a revived managerial career mode and more. That sounds like fun. Awaiting you are even more realistic graphics, improved gameplay, a new way to experience the historic content and all the excitement of the 2020 season. MotoGP,
Ain't no season, but
out April 23rd.
It's a battle pass.
There's a
MotoGP
virtual
20 battle
season.
pass.
yeah.
And next we have, let me see if I can find it here, Trials of Mana, out on digital retail, April 24th.
Oh, somebody likes
That
that.
gets a clap. That gets a clap. Yeah. From me,
Is that
that's
one
a
of the
big
games you
clap.
played?
Oh, that's one of the ones that I'm about to. So it drops. And also, before you get
Friday.
into it, real quick, I know I said on one of the other episodes that I was gonna get it on Switch. Yeah, that's a dead story now. I'm getting on PC. There's that. That's what it is.
Say no more, man.
There you go. The Trials of Mana remake seamlessly brings the beloved story and characters of Seiken Densetsu 3, the third game in the Mana series. I did not know that.
Yep.
To the modern gamer. When the world was shrouded in darkness, the goddess of Mana drew forth the sword of Mana to smile the 8 Benevotos,
Yeah.
monsters of destruction. JRPG?
JRPG.
100%. Trials of Mana.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
And last but definitely not least, out April 24th on PS4 digital and
3
retail.
days after my birthday, man. Let's go.
Parentheses curbside. Predator Hunting Grounds. Hunt or be
doing
hunted in this.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
I'm
doing it.
All right.
If it's cross play
At launch.
at launch.
Yeah, that's actually a thing now too because I'm getting on PC definitely.
They've
so
been
it needs
very-
to be crossplay at launch.
I can't find it whether it's confirmed.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was in the options.
No, but it wasn't in the trial, so I don't know if that'll be like
No,
a.
it wasn't. It was.
update.
Yeah, but
I know it was the option. But
There was
you,
an options in
you
the
weren't-
trial, but you weren't able to.
You
do
weren't
it.
able to do
Right.
it exactly.
I didn't.
Right,
we just figured that that's not a thing they put in the demo.
Right.
It looks, looks
hope.
good, especially on PC. Hunt or be hunted in this symmetrical.
Listen. Hold up. I was gonna send this in the chat, but then I wanted to save it for this point right here. Just waiting for you to do that.
Why is it me?
Okay, because you're
You
the
came
Mr.
here.
PCMR. Okay, there was this meme where it showed someone not making fun of, but the same situation what you just did now. Oh, PC, this and that, and they're like,
Sounds like a sprockets.
so yeah, your $3,000 computer setup. You're bragging against a $300 console. Congratulations. All right, continue.
But I
Hey.
mean, that's why it's for only the best.
Yeah, well,
So you're comparing a Benz
$2,000 to
to a
$3,000 purposely built versus something that's just $300.
Right.
You're gonna put that much shade on it. Go ahead.
Right.
But
Have fun with that.
But when you play it,
I'm just saying.
You see.
It's still $2,000 to $3,000.
no, it's not even close.
That's why That's why I haven't pulled that trigger yet.
No, yeah.
I'd rather keep my $300 system.
there's nothing wrong
and
with that.
still play the game.
There's nothing wrong on that. But if you can
but
have,
I understand.
This
The
is a
best.
PlayStation podcast.
I understand it, but that's just my argument against that because it's the same thing like what he just said. If I, with my STI, race him in his Honda Accord,
Yeah.
and then come back and go, piece of shit Honda Accord, that's gonna make me look stupid.
but I didn't say.
Why
that.
would you
But
race?
no. But I'm just saying.
That's not
I'm-
not my.
That's
my
just
viewpoint.
generally what it's talking
Yeah,
about.
that's not my
You're
viewpoint
talking
at all.
about
Shout
a
out to Bang.
high-powered racing computer machine versus purposely just built to play games.
Right, and no, that's not my attitude at all. I play all.
It's just for fun.
No, I get you.
I'm just.
You want some
shit.
I just
He
saw that
wanted-
meme
he
and I was
wanted
like,
to throw some-
yeah, some more sauce.
cool.
I gotta put some more sauce on it.
Some sauce.
Yeah, put some
Yeah.
sauce on
Sorry,
it.
go ahead, finish.
It's okay. We're playing this game.
Yeah, we're playing.
Oh yeah, we're playing it.
Hunt or be hunted in this asymmetrical multiplayer shooter that pits human against predator. As part of a fire team, complete missions before the predator finds you, or be the predator and hunt
Okay.
your prey.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Y'all gotta
Friday, folks.
practice
2 days before my birthday.
Practice what?
because if I'm gonna keep being
Hold on, when's
the
your birthday,
predator,
Lex?
April 26th.
y'all gotta make it
okay.
harder for me. It wasn't even
26.
close.
21st.
In the words of Lex,
We here, man.
it wasn't
Taurus,
even
we
close.
in the building.
Stills.
We in the building, man. Why you
His
think
shotgun
Lolo's
was
at,
the
man?
only thing keeping me at bay, but I was still winning. All right.
And that's it for game releases, at least the
Yeah,
games that
man.
we're going to play.
Hit the
in.
button, man. Just hit the button, man.
We got it this week.
Okay, we do have it.
I got,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Hit it. There we go. There we go. Woo woo. There's that sound. Last week we played it, but I didn't have nothing. This week I got something for y'all.
What you got?
But before I get into that, there's some bones I got to pick with you. No. You right here.
What's up?
Sit on the mic. Mr. Biggs, Mr. Lovable one of the crew.
Someone
Got a little bone pick with you. And you about to know. You going to catch on because we talked about this at work.
Okay.
What happened.
All right, what's
So last week,
Yeah.
after we stopped recording,
Oh,
Hold on. No.
All right.
When we left,
Yeah.
you were following me. You well, not purposely, but you were behind me, and I'm like, oh, he's probably just going on 408 because 408's right there around the corner. Then you made a quick right somewhere, and I know where that right's at because that's a hard right to take in between those two buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better take that damn phone call, motherfucker. You went to Gringos, and you
double
didn't tell
D's,
us,
baby.
you were going to Gringos.
Well.
There's always room and time for double D's.
Okay. I did go to Gringos.
Yes, you did go to Gringos.
But there is a perfectly good reason behind that.
You wanted
reason
tacos.
No. The reason is I needed toilet paper. Okay. And Gringos
Had a special.
If you spend $10, for every $10 you spend, you get a roll of toilet
Yes,
paper.
I
So
get that.
I got out of there with 3 rolls.
Goddamn.
3 rolls because I
You
really
too?
needed. He went with me because I really.
No, I know. He's in the car. He had no
yeah,
choice.
exactly. Yeah. So I really
But I
needed
think it was
toilet
his
paper.
idea.
But
But
I'll let him
toilet
tell
paper
you.
or not needing toilet paper or not,
okay.
he was like, yo, man, I'm going to Beefy Kings
Beefy
or whatever,
Kings,
this
yeah.
and that. You know,
I
that's
was
what,
letting
that's
people
what I
know.
want to go. You know, I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to go home and chill. My wife waiting for me at the house. If you would have said the word grit, I was there.
Is this your
But
sprockets?
I was there. No.
Is this your sprockets on me?
No.
I was gonna say,
I'm just
but
letting you know I'm feeling some type of
But
way.
to show him some
I'm
bail,
feeling some type of way.
because I went over there and killed him for it too. But to shoot him some bail, even if y'all would have went to Gringos, y'all couldn't go in Gringos together and sit down and.
I don't
enjoy
care.
Gringos.
I'm mad that I missed out on double D's.
Oh, okay.
They do have outdoor sitting.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's-
Oh, it wasn't there, was it?
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
no, I'm pretty sure it's just
Look, you
take
about to
out,
get
go,
them
right?
shut down right now.
Hey,
Okay. All right, well, to the sprockets. I just wanted to bring that up.
Oh shit.
I'm a
That wasn't
little-
even Sprockets.
I was
Part one.
just a little.
I'll help you take some of the load off.
I just felt some type of way.
He
about
wasn't
that.
alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, let's get into Sprockets.
This was me driving. Oh, Biggs is following me. Okay. He's slowing down.
We might be going somewhere else.
He's making a right to Gringos.
Are we?
Bro, I just felt so sad.
So we might be going somewhere today. I'll let you know after
Right.
we
Oh,
after we
okay.
hit the button. All right.
All right, so to my sprocket, this is going to
Yeah.
be quick. You know what really shaves my sprockets?
What shit?
Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while.
Right.
These damn Floridians.
Whoa, what? So you went from me to me
Everybody.
again?
Hold up. Well, you a Floridian?
Yes.
Yes.
Born and raised.
Oh,
Born
I didn't
and
know that.
raised.
I'm not.
South
I didn't know
Florida,
that.
baby.
Born and
Yeah,
raised.
but that's
St.
still
Mary's
Florida.
Hospital.
That's still Florida.
Yeah,
That's
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
But born and raised in the O.
No,
All right, well, maybe you don't fall under these type of Floridians, all right? Those dumb ass beach going
Oh, the
all
beach.
of a sudden Floridians. Yo, how do we go?
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. Yeah.
How do we go from stay inside, lock your shit down so we can fight this corona to we're gonna open up the beach and then the whole shit's packed and there's thousands of people out there. and
Because
they're-
it's a trend. Like I said, once
Right.
everything opens up,
I'm here,
everything's
guys.
going
People are
to become a
stupid.
trend.
People are
It is stupid.
The second they say something's open, wham!
Yeah. Yeah.
Just there.
Yeah, wait
Well,
till
what do you
Disney
think? What do you
opens
think
up.
happens? Yo, that's another thing. Good thing you brought that up. I'm annual pass holders for SeaWorld.
Same.
Okay? They're planning to have a soft opening for annual pass holders only.
Really?
What?
Yes.
You got an email?
I saw it somewhere.
like-
that's
I
like
saw
shit.
it. I saw it
That's
somewhere.
like all of 11 people. though, so y'all should be good.
No, because I'm a part of my other groups of friends who are SeaWorld pass holders.
Yeah.
They invited me to this SeaWorld pass holder
Oh,
thing
shit.
on Facebook so people
Okay.
can share times
Info.
or special things that are going on.
Yeah.
And they put it on there. And it said that they plan on having a soft
I
open
believe it.
for
But that's fine. Though.
annual
That's
pass
still,
holders.
Y'all have enough room to do 6 fees. Only like 11, 12 of y'all that have
Yeah, but I'm
season
just saying
passes
that's
for
still-
SeaWorld.
it's-
So
You crazy?
People think this thing is
Must be
over.
crazy.
I'll be 13.
People think this thing is over. That's how this shit blows up again.
First of all, as soon as they open up the floodgates for everything, I'm still not going
Listen,
to these
at
places.
this case, they
I'm
should
not
have did
going
what I
to
said
SeaWorld.
in the first place. I kind of joked around about this, but I'm like, yo, they should just let it happen. Have like one giant freaking chicken pox party like we used to do back in the day.
What? Back in what day?
People get it.
Where did you live?
The survivor. Yo, you never had a chicken pox party?
No.
Yo,
a chicken pox party.
yo, yes. parents would, if one of the kids in
Parents.
the group, friends / cousins or brothers or sisters, got
What's your-
chicken pox.
Where's your mom?
They let they weren't in the house. You want to call her?
Chicken pox party.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
Yes.
A chicken pox
This
party.
was a thing back in the day.
A chicken pox party.
Yo.
And he keeps saying it like it was something valid. Oh, it was back in the day.
We did this all the time.
So
Because
like
it's
in
one of
high
those-
school type of
No,
thing.
no.
You
We
never
were
had a
kids.
cholera ring?
This is like elementary.
So y'all had a
awesome.
sleepover when y'all all had the chicken pox.
I mean, I
so
don't think
y'all
it was a
parents was a
sleepover.
part of it too. That's
no.
crazy.
No. What do you mean a
y'all-
part of it?
No, I'm saying y'all parents was in on it.
Well, yeah, because they got all the kids together.
All right. I mean,
Everybody get it.
If one kid got chicken pox, they're like, you know what? Let's just let the kids get it out of their system. Whoop. They get together, they hang out. All of a
you
sudden,
think-
all the kids have chicken pox. They get it out. Boom, we're good for the rest of the time.
So you think
It doesn't even sound good on paper.
So you think the same thing should be done for COVID?
Someone cash app.
May the
Bobby.
strongest survive.
What the hell is this? The Hunger Games now? What
Yo,
the fuck?
you haven't seen that meme where they're breaking USAA into sections? What's sector 3, baby?
Yo,
What's sector 3?
I am done.
Steels is trying to
is
turn
enough.
this shit into Attack on Titan.
Yo,
This is
hey,
it.
it is what it is.
All right, Steels. I think you're. I mean, even if you weren't done, you're done now.
You're
You
done.
know, sprockets are good. We're good
done?
on that. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, everything.
We're all done. How you, Lex?
Lex, you good?
It doesn't even sound good on paper. Like, how is that a?
Yo, I can't believe I thought that was a thing. We always did that shit.
I think that was a thing. We're
That
gonna
was,
find
that
out
was
a
in
lot
New
of.
York. We always had
We're gonna
chicken
find
pox
out.
parties.
Okay, we're gonna find out a lot.
Because supposedly once you get it, you can never get it again. All right. So that's what they did.
So what about COVID-19? Once you get it, you can't get it again.
Well, that hasn't been confirmed yet.
But you're willing to try it out.
Hey, man. I mean, like I said, may the strong survive.
Did you have the chicken pox steals? Did you?
I was part of one of those chicken pox parties.
I'm from Jersey and I don't never.
Jersey, baby.
Never did none of that.
Hey,
Joe Budden,
I don't
man.
know. That's what we did, yo.
Jersey, baby.
Kid had chicken pox. They fucking let them play together so they all get it. Just knock it out real quick.
So would
That's
y'all be mad if a
unvalid.
kid didn't get it? Like
have
he
to
walked
tell-
out of there unscathed, like
Yeah,
chicken
like-
pox free?
Well, then he's the chosen one.
He's the
He's the
chosen
chosen
They'll
one.
do another one.
Or
They'll
he
do
had it
another one.
already and they didn't tell us.
They'll do another one.
Blood from him? Take blood from him? Inject it in there?
I have to text my mom.
Yo, yeah.
She even do
This
this.
is an old school thing.
I think you guys.
This is the old
someone
school
should
thing.
Google it. Put it in the party chat.
Yes, chicken pox party.
All right, but
We'll
guarantee
put
that's
it
what
that
in.
means-
Put in the comments.
That's the
all
thing.
right. But with all that being
Yeah,
said,
put it in
man,
the comments. Tell me if you had a chicken pox party.
We all good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
we
we're
good.
good.
We
Hit
can
that
leave on
music,
that.
man.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
There we go.
It's been the boys.
That's right.
PS and BS. Another
right.
episode
Another
live from
books.
Cultural Radio.
sir.
We out of here.
Yeah.